Last thing on the agenda today is a presentation we have on behalf of the Advanced Placement Exam in Kentucky. I know we have three individuals, I think, that may be coming to the table, that being Tyler Murphy, AP U.S. Government and Politics and AP World History teacher from Boyle County High School, and Rafael Fricker, a junior AP Chemistry Research and Language student at Western Hills High School. If it's just those two, if you would please make your way to the table. And if you would, just please introduce yourselves for the record, and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Chairman Wise and members of the committee. My name is Tyler Murphy, and I'm an AP U.S. Government teacher, as the Chairman said, and AP World History teacher in Boyle County High School. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Rafael Fricker, and I'm a junior at Western Hills High School.
Wonderful. Welcome.
Excellent. Good to be here today. In addition to teaching in Boyle County, I'm also a member of the school board in Fayette County, but I'm here in my capacity as a teacher and an advocate for our students. We are here today for the College Board's AP Day, and some of you will probably be getting visits from your constituents with these nice blue scarves to promote the work that's being done in our classrooms across the Commonwealth. We understand that budget decisions and discussions are now underway, and we are confident that funding to support and offset AP exam fees for our low-income students will be provided as it has been in the past. I've been teaching for 9 years, and I chose to step away from the classroom today to share why I believe access to the AP or Advanced Placement program is so important for our students here in the Commonwealth. AP is college-level coursework designed to better prepare students for college and career, and it can lead to college credit through a cumulative exam. Students who take AP exams are more likely to enroll in a four-year college, stay in college, and do well in their college courses, and graduate on time in 4 years, as compared to similar students who don't take AP classes. AP also teaches important soft skills such as critical thinking, planning, meeting deadlines, perseverance, communicating effectively, skills that we all know matter not just in college, but in the workplace. The College Board estimates that the total potential cost savings for the Commonwealth students and families associated with AP exams for 2019 was more than $31 million. Although the College Board, which administers the program, provides a subsidy for low-income students, that subsidy reduces the cost of the exam to $53. Unfortunately, this amount is still out of reach for some of our students. So the state funding, which has been traditionally provided, is vital for this vulnerable population. AP has opened a world of opportunities for my students and for our school. Just a few weeks ago, for example, I had the privilege of traveling to Nashville with my AP government class to see the Tony Award-winning musical Hamilton. This brought to life the content that we had been analyzing and discussing in class and gave students a new perspective through which they could view the content. Each year, we also have the opportunity to take my AP U.S. Government students to Washington, D.C. So after spending a year learning about, discussing, debating, and analyzing our system of government, its foundations, the rights and privileges of citizenship, all of these are key skills in the curriculum framework provided to us teachers by the College Board. We are able to find more relevance and connection to those concepts during our on-site visits in our nation's capital. So for me, though, as a teacher, the most valuable part of the AP program is the lasting impact that it has on our students beyond just learning new content. I asked some of my students to reflect on their AP experience, and their comments actually speak to the value of the program far better than I could articulate today. Mary, for example, told me that her AP experience made the transition to a leading National Liberal Arts College seamless. She noted that as some of her college classmates balked at a writing assignment early in the year, she took it in stride because the type of analytical and critical writing that she was asked to do in that course mirrored what she had experienced in our AP class. Farhan described our AP government course as, quote, an amazing experience that provided rich detail and helped me develop a strong work ethic and an understanding of exactly how all kinds of issues are developing in the real world. He also said, importantly, that it helped him understand politics objectively. Similarly, Zeke told me that the discussions that we had in our AP course taught him, quote, to really listen to other people and see their perspective. Other responses followed the same theme, and what I want all of you to note and underscore is, and you will hear this from Rafael in a bit, that the transferable skills and enduring impact of the AP program spoke more to these students than just the college credit that they earned from taking, completing, and passing the AP exam. These skills, as we know, transcend grade levels and they transcend careers. We talk often about college and career readiness, and we should, but it's important that we recognize that there are so many intangible aspects to this readiness that, while they're not easy to measure, they are nonetheless critical to the work that we do in the classroom and the success of our students after they leave our high school. That is why your support and understanding of these values is so important. So as I conclude and get ready to hand this over to Rafael, I want to note that as a teacher of government, I know that our system can lend itself to partisan division and rancor. But I also know, and I see every day in my classroom, that the great promise and potential that exists in a democratic, deliberative system of government, a system that at its best can unite us around common goals and shared interest. It's an honor for us to be here and participate in that process today. And as I teach my students, we are all participants in that process. At the heart of a democratic society, at its core, at its root, is a strong public education system because it equips our students with not only the knowledge, but also the skills, the level of thinking to keep that democracy alive for their generation and for generations to come. And those of us who do that work in the classroom every day come to you who do our work, the people's work in these halls every day, and ask for your support and partnership in that shared endeavor. So thank you all for your leadership. Thank you for your support of the AP program. I urge your continued support, and I'm happy to hand it over to Rafael.
Thank you. Chairman Wise and members of the committee, I am Rafael Fricker, and I am a junior at Western Hills High School here in Frankfurt. Like Mr. Murphy, I am excited to participate in the College Board's Advanced Placement, or AP Day, at the Capitol, and to join him in requesting continued funding for AP exams for low-income students. Like Mr. Murphy, I hope this funding will be included in the final budget because it is important to Kentucky students. Thank you for your time and attention. I am taking 3 AP courses: AP English Language, AP Research, and AP Chemistry. I could have taken a lighter academic load, but I chose to take these harder courses because, as the great philosopher Seneca once said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." I wanted to prove to myself through AP that I am capable of all that I believe myself to be. I'm learning not only academic skills, but also what is referred to as soft skills, such as the importance of attendance, adhering to deadlines, time management, writing, and speaking. I took on the challenge of an AP lifestyle because I knew that the hardships that accompany challenging coursework would help me immensely in the years to come, especially as I prepare for college. During these times of difficulty in my AP courses, when I am pushed to new limits, I fully realize the importance of maintaining focus and confidence in who I am and what I am doing. When I have either presented an AP seminar or am preparing for a challenging AP chemistry test, I try to remember the value of what I am doing and what is required of me. I know that in order to be successful in life, it starts here, now, in all of my AP classes. The habits we build now will either serve us or destroy us. In order to ensure that I am creating habits that help me succeed, I took AP classes. Though AP courses may not be for everyone, the idea that equitable access and opportunities should be available for all students, regardless of their parents' or guardians' income, is indisputable. AP courses are for the courageous and the strong, those who set the highest standards of themselves and everyone else around them. And Kentucky students have benefited from the content, the teachings, and the lessons provided through AP for many years, and hopefully for many more years to come. Kentucky is truly blessed with a significant amount of students who want nothing but the best from themselves. This abundance is evident in every manner of the word. Students from all races, ethnicities, and political beliefs partaking in and working together to achieve that goal of a higher education, which is what AP allows us to do. The cost of the AP exam is a barrier to some students. Even if a student is interested and has the ability, some students may not be able to afford the AP test. Therefore, I encourage the state to continue providing funding to support low-income students with AP exams, offering them the opportunities to earn college credit. As Mr. Murphy has shared, the potential college cost savings are well worth it. Thank you for your time and attention.
I want to thank both of you for your presentation, Mr. Fricker. I appreciate you taking on, I always say in the classroom as a professor, not the hard class, but the challenging classes. And so I appreciate you taking those. I'm also a parent of 4, and so I encourage that as well for my children to do. So thank you. Mr. Murphy, thank you for the work you're doing also in the classroom there at Boyle County. We do have one question from one of our committee members. Senator Higdon.
I do have a question and a comment. Mr. Murphy, thank you for your passion for AP and teaching. Rafael, it's really great to hear your testimony and your talk about AP courses. Can you tell us how many you anticipate when you graduate? How many college credit hours will you have?
I hope to have the maximum amount as possible because I am taking all of the AP classes I can right now. And I hope that it will serve its purpose in saving me money for college like it's designed to. But I do not know the specific amount of hours.
What is your goal?
I want to go to college and become a doctor. I'm not sure what college. I'm keeping my mind open, but that's what I want to do.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome, Senator. Senator Thomas.
I hope you don't mind me calling you Tyler.
I don't mind at all.
But Tyler, I would be remiss since the central office is in my school district to not acknowledge you and the service you provide to the Fayette County School Board. And let you know that this morning I had about a dozen students from Lafayette High School come talk to me. As you can see, I have on my blue scarf as well. About this very issue, and I'm very sensitive to it. I'm glad you're here. I know you're here in your capacity today as a Boyle County teacher, but again, you've provided great service to Fayette County, and I think this is an issue that is worthy of our attention and for us to act so that poverty is not a barrier to a student taking an AP class. So I just want to make that comment to you.
Thank you, Senator Thomas, and thank you for your support.
Thank you, Senator.